Hello all, it's your girl Tiffany, Metamorphosis Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces, High Priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond, also known as your modern day nun, one who isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on today. If y'all would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign, so please take the messages that apply, leave the ones that do not. Remember that this reading can apply to your past, your present, or your future, as well as it may be pertaining to you or any and everyone in between that you may or may not know. With that being said, guys, we're going to get started. I hope y'all are doing well. So you start off with call here, 9 of fire, 9 of air, okay? So call in this particular deck that I am using is the judgment card, okay? So the judgment can, on the surface, it can talk about ridicule or judgment or something like that, or the judgment of something, or some type of judgment being made, some type of decision being made, action being taken. It also can speak to like an awakening of something as well here. So I do feel like there could have been some type of judgment that has been made, decision or action that has been taken, okay? And because of this, somebody could definitely be feeling defensive or trying to defend themselves, trying to protect themselves in some type of way, standing their ground in some type of way, about something that's got them in mental conflict, okay? Something that they may be stressed or worried, depressed or anxious about in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So we're going to see what else is going on here, okay? I'm seeing the 4 of air, so somebody could be like kind of in non-action right now, or silence, or like they are in silence or isolation, or have been silenced or something like that, in some way, shape, form, or fashion, because the 4 of air, it has a lot of different energy, okay? It can speak to one, like I said, in isolation, in silence, in recovery or healing, in need of recuperation. It can speak of, you know, like, it speaks of many different things. So we also have the 5 of air here, which talks about conflict, defeat, hostility, plot twist. The 5 of air can even be abusive in some way, shape, form, or fashion. The 5 of air can even talk about fighting, fussing, cussing, arguments, disagreements, misunderstandings in some way, shape, form, or fashion, guys, okay? So some type of judgment or decision has been made. Some type of action has been taken, okay, that has somebody defensive, hostile, or even protective in some type of way. Somebody's in mental conflict. They could be stressed or worried, or dealing with some type of psychological trauma or mental anguish in some type of way, okay, due to some type of somebody could either be silencing someone, or either somebody is just being silent right now in kind of a non-action type of energy because of some type of conflict or defeat in some way, shape, form, or fashion, okay? Or hostility within a situation, Spirit is saying, okay? So we have the 7 of air. So the 7 of air is like the liar, cheater, thief card, okay? It's the betrayal card. It's the two-faced backstabbing card. It's somebody who's wearing a mask, who's not who they appear to be, who's cloaking themselves, concealing themselves, hiding who they truly are. It's someone who is cowardly, okay? Doing things under false pretenses, sneaking and creeping around, trying to get away with something, okay? So whatever this judgment that has been made, decision that has been made, action that has been taken has to do with some type of lies, deceptions, manipulations, trickery, thievery, or something like that, Spirit is saying, okay? So I'm seeing the Queen of Air here. This could be, this is an air sign Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini feminine energy here, okay? So this person could be feeling defensive, okay? They could be trying to defend themselves. They could be trying to stand their ground. They could be trying to protect themselves in some type of way. Whoever this air sign woman is could have lied about something, could have stolen something, or something like that, okay? This person could be in mental conflict because they're juggling and they're struggling right now. They made some type of quick decisions, okay? They're trying to find some type of balance, okay? With the Two of Earth being here, Spirit is saying. But there's some type of a juggling act that is going on here. So this person is in mental conflict. This person could even have a lack of finances, money, or resources, or they're juggling what little finances, money, resources that they have. They could be making some type of quick decisions, okay? But this person is in mental conflict or mental anguish about this. They could be stressed or worried, depressed, because they're having to juggle something, Spirit is saying. Spirit, clarify the Four of Air. Why is the Four of Air here? I just seen the Queen of Earth. So there could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo individual who is of significance, of feminine energy. So I'm seeing the moon here, okay? So if somebody has gone within, they're in isolation, solitude, silence, or have been silenced, this Four of Air could literally be somebody being silenced in some type of way. Because like I said, the Four of Air is like really, it's the energy of like there being a time of like non-action, okay? Quiet, silence. Like I said, somebody could even be being silenced about something, okay? The Four of Air can talk about anything from injuries to recuperations, hospitalizations, recoveries, and different things like that, or what have you here. But I really kind of am getting the energy where there's like some type of non-action. Somebody is being silenced or is in isolation, in silence, due to some type of something that is secret or hidden or covered up, or something that's going on behind the scenes here. Because this Four of Air, the moon is clarifying this Four of Air, and we know the moon speaks of secret things, hidden things, what's done in the dark, illusion sphere, moon magic, shady people, dirty dealings, criminal activity, a lot of sneaky, freaky, creepy things going on behind the scenes. The moon can even talk about dilemmas or the past, something going on late at night in the wee hours of the morning, or something just going on in the shadows or behind the scenes, something that's supposed to be concealed, secret, hidden, covered up. But the moon does illuminate, okay? So I feel like somebody is being silenced about something that's supposed to be secret or hidden or covered up in some type of way, okay? Because there's some type of conflict, okay? What is this conflict? I'm seeing the King of Fire here, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo masculine, okay? So there could be several individuals involved in a situation. What is this? I'm seeing the Queen of Earth again. There could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo feminine energy who receives some type of abundance or finances, money, resources to partake in a third-party situation here. This person could have been paid for this earth sign was paid to collaborate with others, to work with others. This person was paid to do something. This person did something for money, whoever this earth sign woman is, okay? Because I keep seeing this energy. And now this Queen of Earth is coming out with the Ace of Earth and the Three of Earth here, okay? I'm even seeing a Hierophant energy here. Okay, that could be somebody in rulership, leadership, power, or authority in some way, shape, form, or fashion. I also seeing the whoever this Hierophant energy is. I'm seeing the Emperor with the Hierophant, with the Four of Fire here, okay? So this Emperor can be seen as a father or a father figure, but they're often seen as somebody of the establishment, somebody in power or authority. The Hierophant even speaks of this person being in power or authority, rulership, or leadership in some type of way, shape, form, or fashion here, okay? There's something insignificant to this, okay? I don't know if this earth sign woman could have been paid to get to be a part of some type of collaboration. This person did something for money. This person could even been paid to be involved sexually or to marry whoever this Emperor Hierophant individual is. Okay, that could be that King of Wands individual. King of Fire here. I'm seeing the King of Fire with the Nine of Earth and the Star here. So whoever this King of Fire is someone who is financially stable, insecure, independent individual. This person could also have some type of, be well known or popular, have some type of following or popular status in some type of way. This King of Fire could be this Emperor, this Hierophant energy here. Spirit, clarify this Five of Air. Why is the Five of Air here? Whatever this conflict and defeats, this hostility, I'm seeing the Eight of Air. So the Eight of Air talks about one being stuck, restricted, unable to move. It's like doom and gloom type of energy. It's crisis type of energy. It's entrapment type of energy, okay? Oftentimes it just depends on what else is going on. It could be seen as a jail or an imprisonment card or a captive or hostage card or just somebody being entrapped or stuck or restricted or unable to move or get out of a situation in some way, shape, form, or fashion. I'm seeing the King of Air at the bottom of the deck with the Tower. The Six of Fire with the Ten of Water, strength, justice here, okay? There seems to be a lot of individuals who are involved in what is going on here, okay? Whatever this conflict and defeat is could land somebody in jail or has entrapped somebody in some type of way. Some type of judgment. Okay, there's some type of judgment that has been made due to some type of lying, cheating, stealing, sneaking and creeping around, trying to get away with something, deception, manipulation, betrayal, or something. Yeah, temptation here. This is the Devil card in this deck here, okay? So the Devil is all about lust, temptations, desire, sex, sexuality. It can also be evil, wicked, sinister, toxic, demonic. It can also be materialistic, greedy, possessive, obsessive, addictive, restrictive, narcissistic, and a multitude of other things here, okay? One is usually in their self node when they're in this devil energy, in their shadow side, shadow self. You know, the devil can speak of bad habits and temptations and toxicities, or what have you, Spirit is saying. Okay, but so somebody was definitely in this devil energy here, okay? Whether one soul they sold to the devil, they're just chained or bound by the devil and devilish things or toxic things or what have you. Somebody was definitely in this devil energy here, okay? Which is the reason for some type of judgment, action, or decision due to some type of lies, deceptions, manipulations, trickery, or thievery here, okay? We have the Hangman clarifying the Nine of Fire with the Queen of Swords here, okay? So somebody is in limbo. Somebody could be stuck or stagnant in limbo, just hanging around, waiting to see what's going to happen. The Hangman can even speak of one's perspective on something or what have you here, but like I said, somebody could be trying to defend themselves or protect themselves or stand their ground. This Queen of Air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Feminine, who is like in limbo, who's kind of hanging around waiting to see what's going to happen as it relates to something. Spirit, clarify the Nine of Air. I'm seeing the Death card with the Four of Earth here. The Four of Earth talks about a material attachment. Transformation speaks of the Death card, okay, which can speak from anything from change to transformation to actual physical death, the death of something, person, place, or thing, okay? Spirit, clarify Nine of Air with the Two of Earth. Nine of Air with the Two of Earth. So like I said, something has got somebody in mental conflict, mental anguish, they could be dealing with psychological trauma. Somebody can't eat, can't sleep, can't think. Somebody is stressed, they're worried, they're depressed, they're dealing with anxiety because they're juggling or they're struggling in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Spirit is saying, okay, this could have something to do with something with like, somebody could even be reminiscing on something, thinking back on something from the past or something like that, or what have you. I'm seeing it again. It came up again. So the transformation card here, this is the death card in the traditional tarot deck. Okay. So whatever's got somebody in mental conflict, has them stressed and worried, has them juggling or struggling, making some type of quick decisions and different things, it has to do with a death, okay? Some type of change or transformation or a death that occurred, that happened. And it could be in the past here, okay? It could have something to do with the past and something pertaining to an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, okay? Spirit, clarify the 4 of air with the moon. 4 of air in the moon. So I'm seeing the 10 of water here, okay? So there could be a whole family dynamic who is like in non-action, in silence right now due to something, some type of secret things, hidden things, criminal activity, something that's supposed to be secret, hidden, covered up, or something like that, okay? Spirit is saying, because the 10 of water usually speaks to a family or a large congregation of people. There's a large number of people that makes up the 10 of water, Spirit is saying, okay? Spirit, clarify the 5 of air and the 8 of air. 5 of air, 8 of air. I'm seeing the Empress card here. So the Empress is a mother or a mother figure. This Empress could be this Queen of Air here. So this conflict, this defeat, this hostility, these plot twists, whatever this conflict and defeat here has somebody trapped, stuck, restricted, unable to move or get out of a situation. Somebody could be facing maybe jail or imprisonment due to something here, okay? Yeah, but because somebody was in this devil energy, because of their toxic ways, they were tempted into doing something, okay? Now this person is just hanging around, waiting to see what's going to happen as it relates to a death in a family here. Okay. Yeah, I'm also seeing the Magician at the bottom of the deck. Somebody could be abusing divination by way of manipulation in an effort to manifest their desires or what they want or what have you. Somebody could definitely be into the occult, the dark arts, black magic, voodoo, hoodoo, hexes, curses, spells, santerias, root work, or something. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing the Hermit at the bottom of the deck here, okay? So I really kind of feel like that Four Swords and this Hermit energy is going hand in hand together, okay? Somebody is, you know, in non-action, silence, or silent, like they're either silent or they have been silenced about something. Somebody has gone within. Somebody could be in isolation or solitude. Somebody could be closed off. Somebody could be in hiding with this Hermit energy being here as well. Yeah, Hermit with the Tower here, okay? So somebody could be in hiding. Somebody could be, you know, have put themselves in isolation or solitude or hiding out or just in hermit mode, isolated, you know, non-action, silence, or going within in some type of way due to this Tower energy. Some type of chaos or tragedy or upheaval, a problematic situation, a shakeup of things, disruptions, destructions, deceptions, okay? Something has happened like all of a sudden out the blue. With this Tower energy being here, there's some type of upheaval or shakeup of something here, a reckoning in some type of way, okay? Something may have been publicly, has been publicly recognized due to some type of ultimate betrayal or disloyalty or sabotage or ruin, or a fatal ending in some way, shape, form, or fashion, Spirit is saying. Yeah. That's what's going on here, y'all. Okay, so let's see what other messages. Some type of judgment has been made due to some type of lies or deceptions, manipulations, trickery, or thievery in some type of way due to somebody's toxic ways, somebody being in this devil energy, okay? Somebody could be faced with judgment. This could actually be this could be any type of judgment. This judgment could be coming from anywhere, okay? Whether it be legally or just judgment in general, ridicule in judgment, but some type of decision is being made, action is being taken due to some type of lies, deceptions, manipulations, trickery, thievery of some kind. And it's because somebody is in this devil energy, this toxic, devilish, evil type of energy, Spirit is saying. And this is the reason why somebody is very defensive or hostile or trying to protect themselves. This Queen of Air, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, who's just like in limbo, hanging around, waiting to see what's going to happen, okay? But this person and possibly others could be in mental conflict. They could be stressed, worried, depressed. They're juggling, they're struggling, they're making quick decisions, they're trying to balance the situation. Something has to do with some type of transformations or change or death of person, place, or thing, okay? Someone or some type of death occurred that's got somebody in mental conflict here, okay? Or they're in mental conflict, making quick decisions. Somebody could even be trying to cause the death of someone or what have you, but it, you know, it's likely maybe someone has already died or something like that, okay? But like I said, somebody is or somebody could be dying, okay? Yeah, but there's like silence, there's non-action, there's isolation from individuals about something, you know, that's supposed to be secret, hidden, or covered up. Something that was supposed to be secret, hidden, or covered up could have been illuminated and come to the light, as well as it relates to a whole family dynamic of individuals here, okay? Which is where all this conflict is stemming from, okay? Because somebody could be facing maybe jail or imprisonment or being, you know, entrapped or stuck or restricted in some type of way. A mother or a mother figure here with this Empress, okay? Spirit, what other messages do I need to share with the collective? What other messages do I need to share with the collective as it relates to the situation? So I'm seeing a karmic mother and father here, okay? Somebody can have a karmic mother or father here. We do have this mother energy out here. We have the Queen of Air and the Empress out here. So somebody has a karmic mother. Something has to do with a karmic mother or something like that. Spirit is saying, Spirit, what else is going on as it relates to the situation? Collective, if you're dealing with any of these people here, somebody, you need to cut off and excommunicate from your toxic family members for you know, forever, okay? Somebody's lesbian stud girlfriend is secretly bi, okay? This person could have been doing something strange for some change or some type of money or something like that or what have you. There could have been a sex addiction or something like that I'm seeing here or what have you. I can show you the cards. I'm not making it up. Some type of hocus pocus could be here. Somebody could have been bewitched or something like that, okay? Yeah. Somebody tried to make you believe you were crazy when you wasn't. Spirit is saying stay woke, stay aware, stay prepared, stay protected. Illuminati stealing minds, souls, and bodies. Sellouts don't work for God. They're shepherds for the devil. Okay? Spirit, what else is going on? There's some type of family blockages. I'm seeing family blockages. Is you rolling? Which I might be. Like somebody may pop pills. Somebody may be rolling. Okay. So I'm seeing cold case files here, okay? Whatever's going on with this Queen of Air, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, this person is very defensive or hostile or protective and in hangman, in limbo. This has to do with a cold case filed, okay? Some type of murder mystery or missing person type of situation here, okay? Yeah. Evil serial killer family. Collective, you have an evil serial killer family. This is the reason why people are in mental conflict. They're juggling, they're struggling over the death of someone here, okay? This cold case file here, okay? And obviously your evil serial killer family was involved in the death of this person, and this is the reason why they're defensive, they're hostile, they're trying to protect themselves, they're in mental conflict, they're stressed, they're worried, they're depressed about this situation. This is the reason why Spirit is saying you need to cut off and excommunicate from toxic family members forever if you haven't already. Spirit is saying, okay? Yeah, something about the setup gone wrong here. Yeah. The setup went wrong, okay? And this could be the reason why somebody has been silenced or somebody is in non-action or in isolation, okay? Due to these secret things or hidden things within a family here. Some type of setup gone wrong, Spirit is saying. Mm-hmm. Your good for nothing mother betrayed, neglected, abandoned, sacrificed, and chose your siblings over you. Okay, you got a stalking old looking ass ex that's involved in this, possibly with your family. Okay, somebody has been using magic to control your free will. Spirit is saying, yeah. Some of your ex was paid, maybe by your family, to be in a third party situation with a masculine individual. Um, if he involved with them sexually, or even like, I could even be as far as as so far as a marriage or something as well. But this person was like paid to be in some type of third party situation with this individual here. Okay, these people are hypocrites. Spirit is saying, okay. They even coached your minor child on how to do spell work on you, Spirit is saying. Yeah, you could be finding out the truth about your real family. Yeah. You could be finding out the truth about your real family, okay? Yeah, some type of truth or clarity could be coming out here. I will not be bullied just fell out as well, okay? So these people could have tried to bully you, Spirit is saying. Somebody in the sunken place. Okay, Spirit is saying the sellouts are all around you. Spirit, what else is going on? Five of Swords, Eight of Swords, Empress. I'm seeing crisis actors. These people are crisis actors. They like sacrificing people, and then they play pretend and sit up in their funeral like they loved and cared about them and shit like that, or something like that, or whatever, when they the very ones that set them up and sacrifice them and shit. Somebody is a crisis actor, Spirit is saying. Or there's crisis actors all around you. Okay, this is your family, friends of the family, or anybody else that they connected to or involved with. Spirit is saying, I'm seeing jealousy here, jealousy, manipulation. Okay, I'm also seeing they tried it. Spirit is saying they tried it. Okay, I'm seeing they tried it and then they lied and tried to set you up on a crime here. So they could have committed some type of crime or whatever and tried to and like tried to lie and say that you did it or something like that or whatever. You got hidden enemies who want to take your place, Spirit is saying. Okay, yeah, murder. And then I'm seeing voodoo here. Somebody's murder was because of some type of voodoo. This Empress or this Queen of Air could have done some, could be a voodooist, could have did some type of voodoo on somebody. Remember when I told you I seen the Magician card? I told you somebody has been abusing divination by way of manipulation here. Somebody's murder could have been because of voodoo here. Somebody is dealing with some type of conflict, defeat. They're feeling entrapped or something like that as it relates to the situation. I'm seeing danger, disaster, destructions. Spirit, what else is going on? Yeah. Somebody's death was staged to look like an overdose. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Somebody's death was staged to look like an overdose, but you got a serial killer family, Spirit is saying. Continue to stand your grounds against these people. Spirit is saying it's over now. They need to move over. Their game shut down. Sorry. Okay. I'm seeing deception here. Evil is as evil does. Toxicity. A karmic ex set you up. One of your karmic exes set you up to and targeted you to be gang stalked. Okay, you could be. I'm also seeing targeted individual. So I'm seeing both of these. A karmic ex set you up and targeted you to be gang stalked. Okay, you could be a targeted individual because of your family and your ex teamed up and linked up with your family. Spirit is saying, okay. Somebody could be so obsessed that they want to be you or some shit like that, okay? This is weird. These people are weird. Okay, I'm seeing game over. Spirit, any other messages? Whoever this air sign woman is a manipulative narcissist and an emotional abuser. Spirit, any other messages? So I'm seeing op here. Okay. Somebody is an op, stalker, informant, low down and dirty, sellout, savage, con, deception, agent, or some shit like that, or whatever. Somebody's a whole op. Somebody in your family or something. I'm seeing conflicts, confusions, and competition. Spirit, what else is going on here? Somebody is having sleepless nights. Spirit, what else is going on with the situation? Doing something strange for some change. I guess the blood sacrificing people. You be considered doing something strange, okay, for some change. That seems to be the new comma. People around here blood sacrificing people for money. Spirit is saying they're up to something, so stay guarded, okay? You can't trust these people that's involved in this, obviously, especially your family or what have you. Spirit, what else is going on with the situation? What else is going on with the situation? They want to stop you from speaking your truth, okay? Spirit is saying they're going to pay with their lives for what they have done. Spirit, what else is going on here? Spirit is saying don't trust them, okay? I'm telling you, you can't trust none of these people, especially your family. You need to be suspicious of everything and everyone. Yeah. I'm seeing somebody overdosed here. Like, some type of voodoo was done on somebody, but somebody also drugged somebody, like overdosed somebody. Like, especially if somebody was taking regular medications or something like that, they could have overdosed them with their medications or something like that. Because it seems like there was some type of overdose, or somebody's death would stage you look like an overdose. That card came out, okay? Yeah, somebody's been abusing money, power, privilege, and authority to bully others into submission. The satanic powers that be. I'm seeing a 10 of swords here. So this is like ultimate betrayal. Okay, cruelty, sabotage, disloyalty, betrayal, deception, a hate crime, backstab, evil, ruin, fatal endings of some kind. Spirit is saying this was ultimate betrayal. Okay. These people could even have some type of ties to crooked government officials, okay? Maybe your family or what have you. Like either you got crooked government officials in your family, or they got ties to people who are crooked government officials, okay? Or something. Any other messages? Spirit is saying they thought you were slow, dumb, and stupid, but you're not here. Yeah, that blood contract they signed here. Whoever this air sign is in some type of blood contract. Whoever the person that died was offered up as a blood sacrifice. Spirit is saying, yeah, this person is a serial voodoo killer. This air sign is, Spirit is saying. This person has likely killed multiple people in the family using voodoo. Okay, or cause something tragic to happen to people by doing some type of voodoo spells on them. Okay, the higher ups is pulling the strings out of puppets because these people are sellouts. Okay, and they sold out to the satanic powers that be. Your entire family is in on the setup. Spirit is saying there could have been some type of witch coven rituals that's going on. I'm also seeing hypocrites in the church. Spirit is saying. So these people play pretend like they Christians and they righteous and upstandings and pillars of the communities and saved, sanctified, delivered, and holier than thou. Okay? When they're not. You got fake friends that are in ex-lovers that could have been involved. Yeah, multiple families is in on the setup. Spirit is saying. There are multiple families that's in on these blood sacrifices of you know, people who have died or passed away here. Okay, there could have been some type of sibling rivalry going on. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing contracts here. Somebody is about to get locked up. I'm seeing they about to get locked up. It could be what that Eight of Swords energy is all about. It could be what somebody is hanging around waiting on. Maybe, you know, what these people was doing in secret has come to the light again. I'm seeing contracts here. Okay, that blood contract they signed already came out here. This could be in some type of contract killing, or somebody offered somebody up in a blood sacrifice, or as a blood sacrifice. This was ultimate betrayal for wealth, power, status, and privilege. So somebody could have wanted some type, obviously money, wealth, power, status, or some type of privilege of some kind by ultimately betraying someone. Spirit is saying. Spirit, what else is going on? Yeah, like I said, this is betrayal for the love of money, Spirit is saying. Okay, they got ugliness in their heart, Spirit is saying. There's a scammer being exposed. There's a con artist. Their revenge reversed, I'm seeing here. So whatever type of revenge that they had on whomever is being reversed. They can no longer control you, collective. I feel like there's other people who have already died, who have already been sacrificed, and they could have been trying to sacrifice you as well, collective, is what it, you know, what it seems like. Or other persons close to you, other persons in the family or close to you. Spirit is seeing multiple families that are involved here, but there's something significant pertaining to like a cold case, something that's a cold case, okay, which is somebody who is already passed away. There could have been several persons who passed away, and they could have all been sacrifices. But up until now, like whatever is going on now that triggered some type of truth or clarity coming out about something that's a cold case that was, you know, basically buried, secret, hidden, covered up, has come to the light. And it could be the reason why these people are getting caught up in some way, shape, form, or fashion, Spirit is saying. So I'm seeing black wicked witches here. Major deals and money moves. That fell out. Black wicked witches. Any other messages, Spirit? Okay, guys. So this person, Spirit is saying this person is a black wicked witch. Or there could be more than one. But the only face card we had come out here was the Queen of Swords. Even though I did see the Queen of Coins, I also seen the King of Wands is of significance to the situation as well. So these could be other people involved, but you already had cards. You got the Ten of Cups that came out here. So this lets you know a whole family dynamic is involved here. And we even had the card, multiple families involved here. So there's like several different families that is involved in something. And then you had the card that came out that says the entire family is in on it. Okay, so it's just a lot of goings on here. But this is betrayal for the love of money, Spirit is saying. Yeah, this is betrayal for the love of money. Any other messages, Spirit? Any other messages? So the higher ups is pulling the strings of some of you may be wondering, how do you make it when you have no family, have no friends, or what have you? You just keep on going, honey, okay? The higher ups is pulling the strings of all the puppets here. So this person, these people are sellouts. They sold to the devil. They made deals with Papa Leg, but they in the pockets of the satanic powers that be, and they stepping and fetching for the man, okay? They could belong to some type of cults, covens, secret societies, cliques, clubs, groups, gangs, organizations, or something like that, or what have you. These individuals try to force trauma upon you as they force trauma upon each other persons here. I'm seeing betrayal being here. Spirit is saying we got blood sacrifice here as well. Spirit is saying, okay, so these are blood sacrifices that's taking place. They could have, like I said, if you're listening to this, you're obviously, you know, living and breathing or what have you. These people could have been trying to silence you, blood sacrifice you, but there are several other people who have already been sacrificed, and there's like some type of cold cases around individuals that may have come back up. pertaining to these sacrifices that has taken place here, okay? Because that was some of the first cards that we had. Karmic mother and father, cold case file, serial killer family, setup gone wrong, and murder, okay? But that's what's going on here, guys. So I do hope that this is giving you all the truth and the clarity that you were seeking, pertaining to a situation you may be dealing with, or pertaining to a situation you may notice someone else is dealing with if you are cross-watching. These people are under contract, y'all, okay? For those of you all who would like to contact me, you can do so at tip.diamond.36@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is Shine Bright Like a Diamond 36 with the underscore between each word. For any person who is interested in donating to the channel, it is greatly appreciated. I do thank you all in advance. You can do so through Cash App, which is $tip-diamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/@36diamonds. As always, guys, y'all take care of yourself, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked world that we live in. There is wickedness in high places, and there is evil that is lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings, watch the company you keep, watch surroundings in the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey, keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared, because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God. Okay, yeah, but the overall energy, guys, there's some type of judgment that has been made, decision that has been made, action that has been taken that's got somebody defensive, hostile, trying to protect themselves. They're in mental conflict, they're stressed, they're worried, they're depressed, they're in isolation right now, or have been silenced right now due to this conflict and defeat, okay? Some type of lies, deceptions, manipulations, trickery, or thievery by this air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, has them juggling and struggling due to some type of secret things or hidden things that went on behind the scenes, criminal activity that can get these people locked up, okay? This is somebody who is chained to the devil, so they sold to the devil, as a shepherd for the devil. This person is hanging around. They're waiting to see what's going to happen pertaining to the death of someone. The family is in on it. This is, you know what I'm saying, like blood sacrifices of family members and different things like that, or what have you. I even feel like as of recently, some type of spell work or something has persistently been done to even try to sacrifice you all collective, okay? Because there was those warnings that you had to like excommunicate yourself from these people. You can't trust them or what have you. They have sacrificed other family members before, guys, okay? That's what's going on here, guys. Till the next time, peace. I am that I am, created in the image of God.